On today's journey, we head outside of the Bay Area and try to take a look at 3 different properties. Kurt goes, nope.
I saw enough.
Along the way, we'll show you what property we fell in love with but sold before we can get our hands on it.
See, I would live on the side of a highway if it looked like this.
Gosh, it's awesome. He speaks nature. Did you know he talks to birds? For reals. And as Kimmy tries to sleepwalk through our whole last visit. So while he talks about land and like our future, I just want you to nap. Don't tell him no. It was a long day, but in the end, it'll be worth it.
I just put my shoes on the wrong feet. Thought they felt kind of funny.
It's gotta be. We are on our way to go get vaccinated. Woo woo! We're on our way, and then since it's in the South Bay, we wanted to take a look at a property out there. My mom actually recommended, so wish us luck. Here we go. So we just got out and we headed right to the land. It was 10 minutes away and it happened so fast. I didn't even pull out the camera because we did like the drive, and it's beautiful out here. There's rolling mountains. Look at this, it's green and mountainous and the houses are beautiful. I don't even know if you can see that, but it's gorgeous. We keep driving, we get to the turn, and it's another gated community like Disneyland, and Kurt goes, nope. And he makes a U-turn to leave.
I saw enough.
It was like golf course community with a regulator ticket booth up front to get in. So sorry it happened so fast you didn't get to see it, but you can just picture it in your mind. And there was a line to get in.
Yeah.
It really was like a place. Okay, well, on to the next.
It's pretty, Scoots.
Oh my gosh, that mailbox we just passed was a replica of the house it was in front of.
Oh, that's cool. That's what I was talking about doing with the birdhouse when I was joking that one day.
It was that.
I bet when the architecture did it and built a scale model, I bet they turned that scale model into the...
It was the same color and everything.
Man, this is pretty, Scoots. A mountainside.
It's the foothills.
It's like the,
What's he doing out there?
burning
his trash.
See, now that's how you know you're in
Somewhere else.
yeah, when you have a burn pit like that, that's how you know you're not in
Not an HOA.
yeah, look at that.
I want that.
All the legal size structures, see how many they did?
Wow, look at these hills. And then that side looks like Tahoe.
Yeah.
And this side looks like a meadow.
Never ever driven this.
Who owns this? What road are we on? Where are we? I've never been on here. Honey and bee pollen? I should get some for my mom. Like they're once a year.
Look at this. Look at the hill right there. Just a perfect
This is so
hill.
pretty.
Look at that barn.
I would buy that barn. See, I would live on the side of a highway if it looked like this. I wouldn't mind.
We should be able to get plenty of gravel for our road. And rock quarries right here. I could bring the dump truck directly to the rock quarry. It's 3 miles away.
I did not want to come out here if I'm being honest. I was like, you were like, why don't we just go there because we're there? And I was like, ugh, fine. Because, you know, due diligence. Let's just see it. I kind of like it.
There's nothing to not like other than the proximity. It's far.
Are you over the proximity?
Yeah, I am over the proximity.
We've passed palm trees, redwoods, horses. That's a nice house.
Look at how nice that.
And the weather is pretty. Do you smell the ocean?
Yeah.
You can smell the ocean. Where are we? Why does this feel like this didn't exist before?
There's school.
What kind of school? Is it the whole school? For like every child? Usually it says like elementary or something.
There's gas.
Gasoline, which we need.
That's a little splashing.
Splash a full tank. It's like a little town.
Yeah, it's a tiny little...
Look at, they have a little library. Look at a grocery store. Look at that grocery store.
Tell me it's not the slowest gas pump you've ever seen in your life. $1.50? Are you kidding me? Oh, we really are splashing it. This is by far the slowest. This is the slowest gas pump I've ever seen in my life. Look, you can see the least significant digit counting up clearly. Holy cow.
He literally gave up after $2.51. He didn't even get us a whole gallon of gas.
We've been pumping for like a minute and a half.
He was like, we need gas, we're running out of gas. And then I've never gone to a gas station and not got at least 1 gallon. Did we even get any gas out of it? Literally didn't even move a notch. So you can't be surprised that we made it to land but can't see it. Looks like this would be the driveway to the land. Not bad at all. So we can't access the land today, but another one that's so pretty and it's peaceful. The drive was nice, and although it's a little farther out of where we wanted to be, it's awesome. We'll see if we get to come back and actually see where it's located. Little under 3 acres, and looks like there's power.
They already got power here.
Doing his utility walk now. Electric, septic, water. I am exhausted. I've had quite a morning. We're going to see another piece of land that was recommended by our realtor, so hopefully it's good. I think it's 10 acres. Is it redwoods?
Yeah.
This one has lots of redwood trees, so I don't have the mic on the camera. It's been a morning. I don't like today. I'm exhausted and tired. We did get news that the land that we liked and wanted that had that big flat pad did sell. We didn't pull the trigger fast enough. We hemmed and hawed over it for too long and it's gone. So that's a disappointment, but you know, lesson learned. Wasn't the right one, I guess. And on to the next. Everything so far looks like what we've seen before. Lots of country land, beautiful trees, beautiful mountains, and a turkey. We saw a turkey with its feathers all out. How pretty. But let's hope for this one's goodness. It's supposed to be easy to get there and kind of rough terrain on the property, so we'll see. Once again, we don't know where we're going. Once again, we're trying to avoid private property, but here we are. Not quite knowing where we are. Whoa. We made it to the land. There's this road that kind of runs through the property that we're on right now. It's pretty rough if you can't tell. Wobbling all over the place.
But the land itself is pretty. Not a surprise. Most of the land we see is pretty. Most. I just put my shoes on the wrong feet. Thought they felt kind of funny. What am I, 6? 7.
It smells fresh.
Kind of smells like a forest, like that sap.
Yeah.
The Redwood Forest. Here you can kind of see the road that we drove up on. This is the top of the property, and this road goes through the whole thing. This road goes through the whole thing, so you can get all the way to the top, which up here has a really nice view of the mountain. And you could see all the redwood trees. Tons of redwood trees.
This road here is an easement to that property, and I don't think it's used because I don't think this is the access for that property. And where we came in, there's a deeded easement for that section, and there's a grading violation for the part that they graded the building pad. So they started doing some work with soils engineers in the early 80s to try to abate it. So this property has a grading violation that needs to get abated. You were saying you could timber it and get money for all the redwood timber?
Or use it.
Or use it.
We're building. Kirk putting in work. Since I'm so short, when I'm going downhill, I can't even see the road. I have to do like this. I offered to drive the car partway down the walkway so Kurt could get out and explore. And he's just so inquisitive. He's like ducking down behind the trees and like hunching down and looking in the ravine. And I was just walking down the road. When I was walking, he's inquiring about the land. He speaks nature. Did you know he talks to birds? For reals.
So there's this ravine here. Heavy grade. It's a pretty large ravine. It's like an old 55-gallon drum. This here must be one of the violations, because they talked about an odd-sized culvert that collapsed. looks like it probably was it. You can see there's lots of erosion. Pretty sure this is part of the grading violation here.
While Kurt talks to you about the build, can I just tell you how tired I am? I went to bed at 4 in the morning, and that's not what I do. So while he talks about land and like our future, I just want to take a nap. Don't tell him though. Speak of the devil.
This is the part here that was graded for the build. So this part here was graded out. It looks like there's a little spot here. Definitely like a Redwood Forest.
Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
And join us on Patreon.